Prince George's christening broke royal tradition thanks to a meaningful decision made by Kate Middleton and Prince William. George was christened exactly 12 years ago on October 23, 2013. Prince George's christening took place 12 years ago today on October 23, 2013. While in some aspects his christening kept with royal tradition, his parents Prince William and Kate Middleton strayed from tradition in a major way. Typically, godparents of a royal baby are royal themselves, but the former Duke and Duchess of Cambridge wanted to go a different route. Prince George's christening was 12 years ago today, and in some respects his parents, Prince William and Kate Middleton, kept to royal christening tradition, but in some aspects they broke the mold. George was 3 months old when he was christened in the Chapel Royal at St. James's Palace, the historic event marking the first time in nearly 120 years that 4 generations of the royal family's line of succession had been photographed together: Queen Elizabeth, Prince Charles, Prince William, and baby Prince George. According to royal biographer Valentine Lowe, per the Mirror, George was on his best behavior at his christening, and he kept royal tradition by wearing a handmade replica of the christening robe worn by Queen Victoria's daughter. Other royal traditions upheld that day were that George was christened using the ornate 175-year-old historic lily font, the Mirror reported, and water from the River Jordan was also used during George's ceremony. Yet William and Kate, then the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, broke royal tradition in a big way when it came to George's godparents. As Lowe wrote in his book Courtiers, Intrigue, Ambition, and the Power Players Behind the House of Windsor, it was, in many respects, a very traditional royal christening. Yet William and Kate's choice to have only one member of the royal family be one of George's 7 godparents, it represented something of a break with tradition, Lowe added. Tradition used to dictate that royal children had only royal godparents, many of whom were blood relatives. As the Mirror reported, William and Kate's decision to eschew this marked the beginning of a modern era for the royal family. Princess Anne's daughter Zara Tindall, a close cousin of William's who doesn't carry a royal title, was the only member of the royal family to be named a godparent. For William in particular, trust is everything, so when you've got a cousin that understands what it is to be a member of the royal family but they don't have the same pressures associated with it, they can be a tower of strength and support, royal commentator Victoria Arbiter said in the documentary Zara and Anne. Like mother, like daughter. George's remaining 6 godparents were William and Kate's close friends, a tradition the couple upheld when it came time to name godparents for Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis, too, in 2015 and 2018, respectively. One of George's godparents in particular broke royal protocol, Jamie Lowther Pinkerton, who was once William and Kate's private secretary, a move the Daily Mail called a rather remarkable twist and an even greater defiance of protocol. It is an absolute article of faith with just about every private secretary that I spoke to for this book that the relationship between advisor and principal is surely professional, Lowe wrote. But Jamie Lowther Pinkerton was their friend. He had been there at the very beginning, before they had their own household. He was their confidant, their mentor, their older brother, he continued. William and Kate also chose Julia Samuel to be a godparent. Samuel, poignantly, was a close friend of William's late mother Princess Diana. Following George's christening, William and Kate hosted a private tea at Clarence House, with guests sweetly served slices of christening cake from a tier taken from William and Kate's wedding cake 2 years prior, the Daily Mail reported. William and Kate's approach to George's christening reflects William's wider view on the monarchy going forward. Keep some relevant traditions, but modernize what doesn't work. William also wants to change things and modernize aspects of the monarchy, whilst maintaining relevant traditions which are valuable, such as the opening of Parliament and trooping the colour, royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams said, per the Daily Mail.